on the impact of the agreements reached at the summit. Let's go now to Victor Gao. He's the chair professor at Soochow University and he joins us now from Beijing. Good to see you, Victor. Now, green minerals and artificial intelligence were highlighted in the document as key areas of focus. Why?
Well, I think the treaty just now mentioned between China and the 5 Central Asian countries is truly unprecedented. And I think it sets a record for whatever China is doing with its neighboring or near neighboring countries. And this is of great significance. I think this brings the relations between China and Central Asia to a higher level because we are no longer talking purely about economic terms. We are talking more and more about achieving permanent peace and cooperation. Now, calling something permanent is of extraordinary significance because the world is changing very fast. If we look at Central Asia, if we look at nearby regions, the war is going on. And I think all countries need to really get very much focused on maintaining peace and defending peace and keeping prosperity as well as development and keeping domestic stability. Now, all this becomes of common interest to all the Central Asian countries, and I truly believe by working closely between China and these Central Asian countries, we believe we can achieve these goals. We can defend peace, maintain stability, promote domestic development, not only for each of these countries, but collectively as a region. And I think it also sets a good example for all the other countries in this neighborhood. And we want to do the same thing in the coming years, going forward, maintaining peace and stability and development.
The document also includes the establishment of 3 centres and 1 platform between China and the 5 Central Asian countries. Can you tell us a bit more about these and how they align with the China-Central Asia spirit emphasised by Xi Jinping?
Well, I would say one thing China has learned over the years is that we need to be very specific and put everything in concrete terms. Sometimes purely talking about friendship and cooperation is one thing, but it can remain very conceptual. And sometimes it's difficult to really push everything to the ground and get real results out of these expressions of friendship and cooperation. Now, by setting up these centers, and also try to make all these initiatives very concrete, I think we will have the feet firmly planted on the ground. And then when we are faced with technological changes, for example, AI revolution, which is embracing everyone in this world, no one can afford to slow down or not to hurry up. I think this is the time for all of us to accelerate. And I think these centers will play a very important role because I believe China is very much active in all of these Central Asian countries. We are together building highways, railways, all kinds of facilities, power stations, you name it, and we are building up industrial centers. And if you go there, you will see how close China-Central Asian cooperation has already become. In a sense, Central Asia has changed from being mostly landlocked to a traffic hub, linking east to the west and north to the south. But all these need to be further upgraded. And I would say, focusing on technological cooperation, educational cooperation, etc., will make sure that the cooperation between China and Central Asia will be long-lasting. And all of us will need to benefit from the very rapid transformation, especially in the technological area, especially, for example, involving AI. And we want to share all these benefits with all these Central Asian countries.
All right, Victor Gao, we'll leave it there. Really appreciate your time tonight.
Thank you very much for having me.